welcome to my channel. If you are new to the channel, my name's Gemma and I am losing weight using Mounjaro, 2.5 milligrams. This is my week 6 weigh-in. So my starting weight was 14 stone 11.5 pounds and I lost 9 pounds on Slimming World. You're gonna have to excuse me when I sneeze. And so far I had lost 12 pounds on Mounjaro over 5 weeks, which I don't think is bad going. Could be better, could be worse. So how was this week gone? So I did film Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then you'll have noticed that I disappeared. So I've had a few things happen and I just weren't in the mood to vlog. So on Wednesday, just hang on 1 minute, we've just been for a wet walk with Morris and it's just making my nose stream. So I think I was doing all right. I decided not to count calories. So I was just eating what I want, trying to be as balanced as I could. And I think I was doing all right. And then Wednesday started really well. And this is probably going to bore you if you're just watching this for my weigh-in vlog and you don't know anything about my life. But for people that have been watching me for many a year, will know that I bought, well, me and Steve bought as son a car. So we paid £2,800, which is a lot of money for us, for a Citroen C3, and we've been really happy with it. When we bought the car, it was off Steve's friend's neighbour, and we got it home and then we found in the logbook that it had been subject to a category S write-off, which is structural. So obviously Steve phoned him up and said, look, you didn't tell us about this. And he says, oh, I totally forgot. It was in an accident in 2021. It was fully repaired and it's passed MOT since. So I thought, right, okay, well, it were a reasonable price. It's in good nick, good mileage. Thought absolutely fine. Obviously Alex has been really ill with glandular fever, so he'd not taken his test. He's had to push his test on twice, so he's not got his test till January, so he's not been driving the car, and he's been that busy that we've not really taken him out in it to practice in it. So I've just been ticking it over by taking it to work like once a week. And then the MOT fell due. So the MOT were Wednesday. So we took it to the garage and they phoned me up and said, it's not good news, you're gonna have to come down and have a chat. So I had filmed the morning and it were all going well. And then I went down to the garage and basically told me that it had had a bodge repair. It being in a category S write-off, very substantial damage, and they had not repaired it to standard, and it would all need all the chassis or re-welding, and they said it'd be a minimum of 1,500. It says he even thinks that they'd taken the passenger airbag out and they'd not repaired all the seats at the side and stuff, but to look at it, it looked fine. But then they started showing me the repair, and actually it were metal, it could just crumble under you, so they'd use like a filler. So yeah, proper bodge job. So on Wednesday I was very emotional, very frustrated. Obviously me and Steve worked very hard to give our kids like what they want really, within reason, and obviously I was that lucky. Growing up, I had to do everything myself. My first car were alone. Yeah, we didn't really have money growing up, so it was nice to be able to do that for him. And I just felt like everything had just been taken away. Like I'd done this thing for my son that made him really happy, and now I'm taking it away because I trust people. So I was very angry with the person that sold us obviously I looked into his rights, and he should have advised that it would category S at sale. So I did have some legal rights. So in my mind, I thought it was going to be a long drawn out battle, and that I'd have to take him to court, because I would have done as well, because Alex drove that I could have died. So I was very, very ready for a fight with it. So it was not an emotional state to film. And with that, I slipped into my old ways. So instead of eating food, I was eating chocolate, and I weren't just having one chocolate. Yeah, I felt very sick, and I was drinking lots of Diet Coke as well. So I wouldn't say I had lots and lots of food, but definitely the suppression was not as it was in the first few weeks. So I didn't film on Wednesday because of that. And then Wednesday evening, Steve spoke to the fella that sold us the car and just said, look, I don't want to be making this call, but I need to let you know that this is the situation. We're giving you the opportunity to resolve it by refunding us, or we will be taking it further. And the fella did say, right, I will refund you, bring it round to my house. But then he started messaging, like backtracking a bit, wanted all the information sent over from the garage, which is fair enough, so we sent it all over. And then he said, is a compromise to be had if we keep the car and he refunds us some of the money? So we had a look on We Buying a Car, because obviously it's failed sanity, we just want to shutter it, and it came up with like maximum 1,500. So we said to him that because you know they're going to knock you down, so I thought maybe 800,000 max. And so we said to him that we'd accept 2,000. So he refunded us 2,000. So fair play to him. I don't know how it's got through MOTs. It turns out his friend's been MOTing it. And yeah, so it's breezed through the MOT since 2021. I honestly, you can't get your breath, can you, with it? And then, so he refunded us that. And then, so at this point, we're 800 down in the MOT. So then we took it to We Buy Any Car this morning. And as we got there, they tested the engine, so they revved it, and it started smoking like it was going to set on fire. It has never smoked all the time I've drove it, so I don't know what had happened. So basically, because of the Cat S and because of the smoking, and it were bad. And then when they opened it, there were like loads of like insulation in engine. Yeah, anyway, so it got marked down in all categories, and we ended up getting £360 for it. So for a car that we paid 2,800, that had it not been an accident is worth nearly £4,000, we got 365. So we are still down around £500. Steve is going to message the fella and just let him know that obviously we've accepted that £2,000 in the car, so that's us. So we're back to drawing board with Alex. We've just transferred it money and said, look, it's for you now, do what you want, kind of thing. So anyway, we've had that stress, and just been a bit emotional this week. I've got a very good friend that's going through a very tough time. I'm not going to say anything more, but it's not good, and it's like thinking about what she's going through. She's on my mind all the time, and my other close friend lost both her parents, and she's still young, and it's just, yeah, just thinking about them both and coming up to Christmas and what one of them's gone through, what one of them's still going through, is just absolutely horrendous. So it's just on my mind, and obviously sometimes it takes over thinking about things, but I'm back. I'm filming this weighing vlog, and you've just got to take every day as it comes and live your life to the max. Don't put things off. So the Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, Wednesday were chippy because we were that stressed and it were that late. But what I had is I asked for a small fish, lightly battered. I had an handful of chips, a handful of peas, that was fine. Thursday, I did a Chinese takeaway. So I did a chicken stir fry with plum sauce, which were nice and healthy, and lots of veg. And then we just had an egg fried rice. I had 2 little mini duck spring rolls, 2 tempura prawns, and 2 little satay skewer thins. So overall that wouldn't have been too bad. Did I have chocolate? I can't remember. And that I think I will have had chocolate. I think I've had chocolate every day, to be fair. So yeah, a bit upset that that's crept back in with all the Diet Coke as well. And then on Friday, the day went okay. I ended up having a chicken and chip wrap, which I just put a few oven chips in. I had some chicken. I had cereals for breakfast, 2 chocolate bars. And then my mum and my nan popped round in the evening. I did like a carbonara. My nan had some of that with us as well, which were nice. So that were all right. And I did have another chocolate bar. So obviously I was very frustrated with myself and the fact that I got no suppression. I weren't craving more and more, but I'd certainly slipped into my old ways and was very disappointed in myself. And obviously I'm paying a lot of money to lose weight. So I went into today thinking that I was going to gain. So I made the decision yesterday. I'd already had my 2.5 milligrams injection in the morning, and then I made the decision to do another one. So it's 5 milligrams. So I checked with a few people just to see if you can do that, if it works that way. And a friend had personally done it herself and she were absolutely fine. I'd messaged Debs from Debbie's World. I'll put a thingy up on there. She gave me a bit of advice, which I really appreciated. And I just decided to go for it. So yeah, so I am now on 5 milligrams. I'm going to be ordering 5 milligrams pens from when I get paid on Tuesday and see how I get on. So I just look all windswept. I don't know what's going off with my fringe. I think because the rain's been on it, it's like really long. I am not booked in hairdressers till first week of December either. So I stepped on the scales, obviously. Oh, side effects. Obviously, suppression's not been great since Wednesday. And on Monday and Tuesday I had a horrendous trapped wind to the fact that, like, to the point where I couldn't sit comfortably at work. I just felt like I was going to keel over just because of pain, you know what I mean? But yeah, that eased off. But like 2 days I had that. So I don't know whether that was part of it or the fact that the Diet Coke had started creeping back into my diet. So anyway, I stepped on the scales. Last week I weighed in at 13 stone and 4 pounds, which is still amazing. I'm just so happy. I'm back down the lower end of the 13 stone bracket. I can't wait to get in the 12 stone bracket. Yeah, so I stepped on the scales and I weighed in at 13 stone. What did I just say I weighed last week? 13 stone 4. Yeah. I weighed in at 13 stone 3. So I've lost a pound. I'll pop the comparison up here. This is off the Renfo scales. So it'll show that obviously some things have started changing. I don't really understand it, and it's not something that interests me, to be fair. if you watch Lady Marwa, I'll pop her channel up, she goes through all the information, which I find really interesting when she does it. But yeah, me looking at it's just it don't float me boat. But you can see comparisons, and I just hope I have a good week this week. It'd be nice to have a bigger loss this week. I'd like to maybe lose 3.5 and see that 12 stone on the scales, but we'll see how it goes. I've got busy day today. We've got some stuff to do in the house. I've got a Tesco delivery coming. Oh, what time is it? Oh, bloody hell. Right, didn't realise the time. I've got to go and pick our Kaylee up from dance, but I will show you everything that I've eaten and done today. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you soon. Just popped my other star on there. I need £1 more, and then I've lost a stone on Mounjaro. And obviously I lost the £9 on slimming oil first, but last week I got my stone and a half. So yeah, I've got a long way to go to my 2 stone. But yeah, I'll pop Winter Creations details up here, and discount code should you want to order anything. Yeah, I'll catch you in a bit. It's 8 o'clock. I'm just going to do a little dog walk just so he does his business, because he will not go on the garden to do it. So I need to go out in this weather, and then we get showered and ready for the day. Went for a walk, is in the rain. Where's your towel? Let's get your towel ready.
And now everyone's doing it.
Just in Frankie and Benny's, I've just ordered beef brisket ash. Is it brisket ash? Beef brisket ash. So it's quite low calories, but I've got some extra mushrooms as well, and I've got a Diet Coke. This is the first thing we're going to have eaten. Stephen, Kaylee have ordered
New York breakfast.
New York breakfast. What's on that?
It's got streaky bacon, eggs, pancakes, potato tots, sausage patty. It's got everything on.
I'm not a big pancake lover.
See, my diet's gone out window.
Yeah, he's not been doing very good on his diet, but he's got a stressful job, so it'll come in time. So, and then we're either going straight home, or I could do with some flat knee-length boots for winter, but we'll see whether I can be bothered because it's pelting it down. Might just go home and get some jobs done, we'll see.
Couldn't have had double one.
Favourite.
So we're back from Parkgate, and we ended up treating ourselves in Asda to some Christmassy bits. I couldn't eat all the breakfast. It was okay. I asked for mushrooms, they put mushrooms on, but they'd made everything else a little bit soggy, and there weren't a lot of beef, but I ate most of it. I've had a litre of water already, so I'm going to have another water. I had a Diet Coke with my breakfast, brunch. We'll not be having anything till tea time now, but we're just sorting this cupboards out. Ready for putting a Christmas tree up in a couple of weeks, but we've got Kaylee's birthday first, and Alex's girlfriend Laken's birthday. Someone's got a new coat through the post. Yeah. Look at that. Right, what else have we bought, Steve? Let's show everyone. Yeah, you can take it off, and you can have that now. So just go and hang it up. Kaylee got herself some bedding, Christmas bedding. We got herself a new tablecloth, and this we're on Black Friday sale for £9 per set. So we've got 2 sets because obviously we have his mum at Christmas. There's some glasses that we're gonna get washed. Steve's just sorting our glass cupboard out. We're gonna be frugal, opposite to frugal. We're going to get rid of stuff that we don't use. And then we bought these new. These were only £1 each. They are hand wash. And then Marie's just been round. She'd bought the kids a hot chocolate glass each. So we're just getting them all sorted out. Steve's just sorted the mug cupboard. Sorry, Stephen. And I am just hoovering and polishing, getting all cleaned up. I'm just about to mop. So that's just ready for the new mugs, which I think is put in the dishwasher. They're the new ones. They're just going to get washed in the dishwasher. This is his old Christmas crockery that we've been using for God knows how many years.
10 years plus.
Yeah, 10 years plus. But we've decided to upgrade, so I might give those to my niece and nephew. I've just sent them a picture to see if they want them. And it's just like that we used to put like little snacky bits on. So we're going to open the new one now. Steve's just opening the next ones. But you know what? They're a good size because I said to him, they're a bit small, them actually, but just what we need. He says, no idea what's happening today. Do you? No idea.
Do you want to do it?
We're just practicing. We've got no tablecloth. Just having a look. But I'm going to serve Christmas dinner outside this year. So we've only got Steve's mum coming round. But we're thinking we're going to put the red runner. Yeah, we do need new candles.
Let's have a look at your runner on.
This is with his old red runner, which is all we'd have on there. So what do we think? Do we think just the silver and grey? And then get some like silver and grey crackers, or do we think with the red runner? Not sure. Just drop a comment and let me know what you prefer. It's just gone to dance, so we're just going to take Morris for a quick walk. It is still raining. Then when I get back, I'm going to tidy and clean the upstairs while Steve does he's going to hand wash all the crockery that we've just bought. And then I've got to pick Kaylee up at 3, well, 3:15. And I think we're going to watch a Christmas film tonight. Got a Tesco shop coming as well. I may film it. We'll see. So this is our weekly shop, and it's safe to say, looking at this, that I'm definitely not on Super World anymore. We've still got quite a bit left in fridge and freezer, so it's kind of a top up. Still cost a fortune though. So I've just topped up on some toiletries, a big pack of crisps because the kids and Steve have packed lunches all week. Waters, they're packed lunches as well, but we do have them in the house as well. Got some sweet corn, some salady bits. I've got these because I thought they'd be nice with salad or something, you know, something quick. Just some mango for the kids. Some Biscoffers just to go with this hot chocolate station. Got these for Sunday dinner tomorrow. 2 for, I can't remember, 2 for something. But they were really nice last time we had these, so I've got them again. Some mushrooms, got some fruit, some pork loin steaks, and now I've got these sausages, which the pork and caramelised red onion sausages are amazing. One of my favourite sausages. Got some, the kids pack up some Baby Bells refrigerators. These are for Steve. Got some posh carrots. Got some snacks, sausage rolls for kids. Got these to try, which I'm thinking, shall I do for tea tonight? I was trying to talk myself into a takeaway, but then I thought, Jemmy, you've had your breakfast out, so not had anything else to eat though, and I'm really hungry now. I just sneeze. Steve's just gone to take Alex and Lakin to Meadow Walk because they're going to cinema. Onions, some mince. We've still got 5% fat, and I'm going to make a lasagna with that, but I've got Dolmio sauces, some tender stem, just got some mousses. I've got some microwave mash, that's for in week. I'll be doing homemade mash for Sunday dinner, but I like that in, and it's quite nice. Some milk, skimmed for Steve, semi-skimmed for me. Got Cravendale because it tastes more like whole milk. Some protein mousses, which are really delicious and very filling. Some rice puddings. Kids just wanted some stuff in to grab, so I thought rice puddings would be a good one. Pork sausages, just for in pack-ups. Paparama, cheese strings again, pack-ups. Carrots and hummus, that's for in Steve's pack-ups. Got some chicken breasts, roast chicken and chicken. And I know I've got a lot of red meat in here, but kids aren't that keen on ham, and it's all been all over the news with nitrates in it, so chicken's a lot better for you, so I've got that. Mission wraps, these are Kayla's favourites, some bananas, peppers. I've got a salmon spread and a tuna mayo spread because I do like these, really enjoy them. Some eggs, some Fibre One bars. I ain't got a lot of snacks really, just thinking to put in the packed lunches, so I've got some in the corner. Some cheese, some Muller corners, again for kids, might have one. We've got the pizza bases, some toilet roll bread. I've got a pasta bake, And then that's the bolognese sauce for the pasta, for the lasagna sauce. Got some tissues, some mini Oreos, dairy milk, Kinder chocolate. These to try. Got some black bits in, but oh no, I haven't. It's shadder. It's shadder. We'll let you off. See how good they are. See if they're any good. Some Colgate total. That's everything. I'm going to put it away and decide what's for tea. We're just on with tea. Steve's just boiling some rice and cooking some katsu curry sauce. We've got some broccoli steaming. We've got some breaded crispy chicken in the oven and a few wedges because Kaylee doesn't like rice. But I felt hungry and now it's cooking. I just feel a bit queasy. So whether that's when we're starting 5 milligrams or what, but I have had like indigestion since having that breakfast and just feel a bit sick. But I've got cold as well. But I've been caught in rain quite a bit this week, so I could have done me a nap I think today, but I'm going to get snuggled on settee after this and watch films. That'd be nice. This is tea. I've just given myself a small portion because I feel a bit queasy. I feel shocking. I can't eat. I feel sick. I shouldn't have rushed to take 5. I've just messaged people that I know that are on it and they said it can last a couple of days or it could be all the time I'm on 5. One person recommended next week taking 2.5 at the beginning and then towards the end of the week splitting it, taking split doses can help with side effects. But I feel very, very nauseous. I couldn't even look at food. So much for hot chocolates in a film. Steve's just looking around the house trying to find some quells because apparently travel sickness tablets can help, but we'll see. So I took a quell and I've just had an half an hour sleep. Feel a little bit better for it. I've got some water and I don't know whether to like try maybe a protein mousse or something. Just get some calories in me because obviously I've only had that breakfast that I didn't eat all of it. But thinking back, obviously I've moved up to 5 and it says to avoid fatty foods and I think all that were deep fried and yeah, we're minging. So, yeah. So, Steve's just getting me a water now, but I don't know whether to try a protein mousse. I'm trying to think of anything else that I could stomach, but I don't think there is anything, so we'll see. So I'm going to try and eat some of this, try and get some calories down, because I've only had about 600 calories all day. So, yeah, we'll try this. We're just watching first season of Stranger Things, just ready for it coming back out. Morris is chilling down there. Steve's just getting himself a hot chocolate. Definitely feel better after taking a quell and having a nap. So let's see if I can get this down me. I'm on my 3rd litre of water. Oh, so yeah, I will confirm in a bit. Managed to eat half of the protein part and I feel alright for it. I feel a bit better. So I'm going to get this vlog up and get nailing out. I've got my nail appointment in the morning. I've lost 2. And I don't know what else we've got planned for tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this vlog, please give it a thumbs up and drop a comment below. If you've not already subscribed, it would be lovely if you could. So thank you for watching. Bye.